Alright, let's continue, shall we? We have to make our way up. Oh shit. Hold on, we can do this. There we go. Just have to slowly make our way up this thing. I think that's what I need to do. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try regardless. Hello? Are you Haz? Oh, Hoz. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive? And all in one piece it looks like. No, not quite. My arm is gone. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda. Huh? Oh. Princess Zelda, she's safe. Uh-huh. You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pura know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it takes a bit. It will take a bit. Please, you must tell Pura about what happened here as soon as possible. Okay. How the hell do we get all the way back? There's no... oh, right. No, don't do that. I need the map. Yeah, there's no easy way to get back down, right? Yeah, there's the shrine here. I could go back down to that, but I can't teleport straight to the landing, unfortunately. Yeah, I could travel to that. While I'm up here, let me just get a nice view. Hold on, actually, I bet there's a Korok on top of this building. Let me just have a look. Let me see. I want to find out, damn it. I'm an explorer in an unexplored land. Or in a newly unexplored land. I've explored this land before, but it's different now. Right, let's see. Ah, there's a pole up here. Perhaps there'll be a Korok at the top of it, maybe. Like on the Temple of Time at the beginning of Breath of the Wild. There is. I fucking knew there would be. I had this strong feeling. Okay, right, let's get our strength up first. There we go. And get a nice view from up here too. I'm going to test out my amiibos in this video, I think. Examine. Hello, Korok. Yes, I did. I found you. That's number 10. Bye-bye. See you later. Now we've got a nice view up here. Damn. That's sick. Such a cool view. All of the great divine beasts are gone and everything. That's crazy. Hold on. Climb down. There we go. Okay, that got me down. And, oh shit. Okay, right. There we go. That worked. Whew. Jesus, I thought I wasn't going to be safe there. Alright, let's travel. Let's do it! Woo! Ugh, using amiibo would be cheating, wouldn't it? But could do it anyway. Hold on, let me see. Which of these... Here you go. Do you want to see... I've got hold on, I have to turn my light on to show you. I've got these cards here, right? These tiny little mini NFC cards, which represent all of the amiibo. I don't know how well you can actually see them in there, but each one represents a particular amiibo, and if they work, then I should be able to grab myself a whole bunch of resources, because that's normally what they give you, and I imagine it's no different in this game. Right, let me work my way back towards the place. Let me test one of these out at the very least. Let me change to Amiibo. And yeah, okay, it tells you how to use Amiibo. Okay, so if I take one of these cards, for example, there's a Zelda one right on top. It's just the Zelda one. If I take that and I scan that on there, like that, there you go. Easy as pie. You get a whole bunch of resources, which I've never had before. Hyrule Herb, a warm Saflina, a blue Nightshade, and a fortified pumpkin, and we get a chest, and a cool Saflina. There we go, and we get a chest and an opal. So that's just one amiibo, one singular amiibo. Now, I don't know if there's a limitation on how many amiibos you can use in a day. I know on the same amiibo you can't do it twice. Like if I try to use that same one again, this amiibo can't be used again today, see? So, but I do have right next to it a Link one. And I might be able to get like a costume maybe? I don't know, because you could in the first game. That dropped a bunch of fish. I've not picked up any fish in this game yet, so all of these are brand new. Hyrule Base. Drop the Hyrule Base. Vault Fin. Armoured Carp. Staminoka. Cool. Anything else? No, just the chest. A Soldier's Broadsword. I can drop a halberd for that, a rusty halberd. Cool. So I tested a couple of amiibos there. Then you know that worked. I have tons of them though. I have about 25 or 30 of these little cards. So I could sit here for an hour, just scanning them all in, picking everything up. I was doing that with a Breath of the Wild run a couple of years back. So just spending like 35 minutes just opening amiibo boxes. Like loot boxes, you know. Alright, anyway. We're back. Hello, boys. Pose? Oh my god, I don't want to know about Pose. Also, I can pray at that rock, evidently. Oh, I can take stuff. Bright Blooms, Zonite. That's cool. I think I'll leave that stuff there for aesthetic, you know. We love decoration here. Alright, I'm back. Link, well, did you find anything? You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle, and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've got to say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval, for now at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the Puripad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha. Oh right, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Is this where they become finally active and we can actually use them? Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has 3 beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the centre, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know. Yeah. Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. You're in charge of the switch. Okay, Doc. Nice. Alright. Crisis at Hyrule. So I can just skip over all of that she just, like said, I can do, like resting and all that sort of thing. I can just skip on that and go straight over to her. There she is. There she is. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up my hair myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part. We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch. They have Sheikah technology. Okay. That mofo lit up like a fucking... What the hell? The thing lit up like a firework. All of the Skyview towers have now been activated. Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Puripad over that terminal. Damn, she won Smart Sheikah. What the fuck? She basically recreated the Sheikah towers. They essentially vanished, and now she's just recreated them. The Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Puripad. Impressive, right? Yeah, very impressive. But Skyview towers are about more than just travelling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Puripad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Oh, paraglider baby! We got it back! Yes! Ah. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle. Find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab. When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need you to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. Oh my god, this is nuts. Oh no. Link? Is this gonna fire me like the fucking cannon from Wind Waker? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Wowza. That is awesome. And absolutely ridiculous at the same time. I love it. What the fuck? Okay. Surface map. There it is! There it is! Oh, that's beautiful to see. Just like the first game. Oh, that's nice. That's good stuff. I love that. Sky map updated. So updates both maps. Sweet. So now I can technically, yeah, I can glide if I want to. Of course, it does use stamina, so let's... No, don't do that. I want to dive to get down a bit faster. There we go. And then we can glide to finish off, right? There we go. Beautiful. I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is great. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. Yeah, well, you know, 200 plus hours of Breath of the Wild on one file, about several hundred across multiple files. But yeah, you know, I know my paragliding. So how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Yes, I did. Good, that map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting all of them. And I will. Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. Fill me in. Fill me in, Pura Mummy. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up, Eldin in the northeast. Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay. This does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us with the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help you out in some way too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals of many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess. I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Cool! We did it! We've activated the towers, so now we're kind of at a point where we can start really exploring and ignoring the narrative a little bit again. If I really want to. God, that's so cool! I really like that. I really like that going up in the air like that. Okay, there was a shrine over there. What is this? This is... Oh, this is the chasm, yeah, next to this shrine. I mean, I could go and get that purple shrine there. There's also a blue shrine over there, apparently, so we could grab that maybe. just grab the shrines that are in the local area. That might be a good idea. Work on that. How many do I have currently? I have 5, right? Yeah, so if I get 2 more, that's 7. If there's a third one in this area of the map, somewhere, then that's 2 upgrades, 2 more hearts. So, where are we at? I've got 8 minutes left. If I teleport here, I could probably get to this one. And this one I can get to from here, so yeah, I could do that. Work on that and see if we can find a 4th one. And then we can upgrade 2 more hearts, and I think that'll be it for today. Because that'll probably take another recording or 2, depending on how difficult the shrines are. Or how challenging they are for my dumb brain. So, but I think that'll be my lot, because it's currently coming up to midday, so I'd like to do some other things, work on other projects. Right, we're heading, yeah, in this direction, towards the shrine over here somewhere. God, that's so cool. I love that. Do those lights like stick around? The ones that shot out of the towers? No, they were just a cool thing. There are lights around the towers, but the light that shot out is not around, unfortunately. Part of that mapping process was that it mapped the sky, though. So that means there should be stuff on the sky map, right? In this area. Yeah, here we go. Look, you can see like tiny islands. So there's not much above Hyrule Castle, evidently, but there's probably a lot more above the other areas. So, super, super cool. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's going well so far. I don't know how far Aaron made it. That's my brother, through this, because I spoke to him and he said that he'd already gotten down to Hyrule and was exploring, and that was about 2 or 3 days ago, so I have no idea how much more he's gotten to play since then, and how much more progress he's managed to make, but I hope it's not too much, because I actually want to catch up with him, you know, I want to, there we go, kill a bird, grab his leg, give me the drumstick, give me the zuck. Give me the zuck, give me the zuck. Some bokoblins over there. There is a lot going on over there. There is a hell of a lot going on over there. Why is there a big fucking hole in that mountain? Holy shit, did someone blow that up? What the fuck? That's mad. That's insane. God, this is great. Oh, something fell out of the sky again. The more of this that I get into, the more I thoroughly enjoy this. It's kind of weird to come back to a game like this after all these years. Because I played Breath of the Wild, I don't know, like the last time I played it properly was before COVID, probably. And it's just so weird to suddenly be playing what is essentially Breath of the Wild 2 after all these years, especially after 2 years of procrastinating on it as well. But here I am, I'm playing it, I've got my hands on, and I'm actually in. And it's really, really fun. Like, it's just like the first game, but new. Which sounds stupid, but is also incredibly true. Because it is. It's basically just Breath of the Wild, but new. It has to be like that, though, because it's the same damn world. It's got all these new mechanics and stuff, though. So, armoured enemies. Use a hammer, I think is what he said there, to destroy enemies that have, like, stone armour. Spinning device. Okay. I just saw a chest. Can I... Oh, there we go. Grab the chest. Cool. Now get off. No! Fuck! God damn it. Damn, that I may have fucked that up. That's fine. God, I lost 2 hearts. I got the chest though. Can't fucking beat me. Oh God, okay. I was running. Oh, okay. I have to... Right. No, don't do that. We have to fuse. We're basically copying what we're seeing. Oh shit, no. There we go. We're basically copying what we're seeing from those platforms over there. There we go. And then... How do we make that work? Oh, do you know what, actually? There's probably a better way to make this work. Put it upside down like that, and then that way we can get them on evenly. Like that, there we go. There, now they're on even. Now we can turn it around like that. And now what do we do? Oh, no, no. What? That... Okay. No. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Fuck! Oh my God, that's so fucking bad. Oh my God, can I have my fucking vehicle back, please? Or can I just I could just steal one. That's fine too. Hold on. I'm just gonna just... There we go. Let me just turn that off. And now we get on top. There we go. Jesus fuck, man. I can't believe that. That was mad. Alright, we made it. There we go. Turn that off. Christ almighty. What does this do? Oh, it opens this. Oh. Right, okay, so what if I turn it on and then... There we go. Ha, perfect. You love to see it.